until it's a dim down a notch. Cause I can name some things that I'm gon' do. Wow.
Hi guys! Today I'm gonna talk to you about how I edit my thumbnails and kind of like clean up my older thumbnails that I'm just not as fond about. I found a really quick and easy way to kind of like edit them really quickly. If I don't have another, like say another picture to put up there, I just don't like the way the old picture looks, and I'm like, okay, what can I do about this just to like spruce it up a little bit? And this can go for the newer thumbnails I put up as well, and just in general, like I edit my videos I edit my pictures this way just to like make them look nice and bright. Sometimes we don't think that, you know, our thumbnails like make a huge difference, but that's the first thing people see. That's the cover of your book for your video. So sometimes I like to go back, and especially in my older ones, and go back and see, well, that one was a little bit dark, or oh, let me zoom in a little bit, or let me clean that piece up, or let me, you know, change the text on it a little bit. So this is just like a quick way that I do it. I did a little experiment one time, and I went back and I did about maybe 10 of my old videos. I went over and changed, not changed the picture, but I went back and cleaned up the picture, and I did add a few more tags. Tags are very important as well, but I changed a few of the tags, and I got a huge burst of views. Huge, like, I mean, it must have like tripled my views that week. And I wanted to keep doing that over and over, so every couple of weeks I go back over and I try to clean up my other ones and change tags and things like that. So that's just like a little tip on, you know, how to make your YouTube channel a little bit better, because that was like a significant jump. And I saw it on the ones, because some of them I didn't change the thumbnail, I just changed the tags, and I saw a larger jump in the ones that I actually changed the picture. So I'm gonna show you that right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk you through it, and hopefully you can follow along. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or even any tips or tricks that you'd like to share with me, please leave them in the comments below. All right, let's get into this now. Okay, first I start by going into my YouTube Studio app, and I download the thumbnail straight from the app. And then next I go into Facetune. This helps me do some quick edits on the thumbnail, just like smoothing out things, whitening, teeth, things like that, just to brighten up the photo in general. I also do a bit of color adjustments with my phone itself through the editing. But here I just go in, I whiten the white parts of my eyes to brighten them up. Quick, that makes a huge difference right there in itself. After I've smoothed everything, then I just go back in, I go to the detail tool. Now the detail tool is great for brightening up things. I go over my eyebrows, my eyelashes, my eyes, some parts of my hair. It really brings out the vibrance in, you know, a lot of your face features. So in this picture, I didn't care for how the background is like really like dark. So I went and I used the blur part of the tool to just blur the background down a bit. And I was trying to avoid the text because I wanted to keep the text in this particular photo. So I'm just trying to blur out the background to get some of the emphasis just to be on my face and make it look a lot neater and cleaner behind me. And the blur tool is better than the defocus when it comes to something, you know, like you really don't want people to see what's in the background. And I can use the erase tool for where I touched the actual text of it. Next, I went into the tones section and I used the picker to just get like a solid gray color in the back of me. And I went ahead and then painted the background that gray color. Blurring it out first really helps because sometimes you can still see like the outlines of things. So now it's like a lot cleaner, a lot clearer. Then I can go back over the text with the little eraser part. And it kind of completely, you know, streamlines the background. Then I just touch up where I see necessary to make sure everything is still bright and vibrant where I want it to be and everything else is taken care of. Once I'm done, I go ahead and save to photo album. Next, I just go to my Photos Are Us album. I go ahead and select the thumbnail I'm working on. And then I just start playing with some fun effects to like brighten it up and just, you know, give a little bit more interest into the actual photo. I chose like some sparkly bokeh type of, I don't know what this effect is, just to like brighten up around me a little bit without taking too much away from my face. So once that's done, then I can save the new photo now, because now it's made another copy of this photo, and then I can finish up. When I'm finally done with that, I go back into the YouTube studio. I find the picture that I want to put back up there and I go ahead and place that in there. I may change the title. Like I said, I switch up the tags a bit because that does help as well. So new people will see the actual video and then they'll see the new thumbnail and be quite more interested. There you go. That's one way I do my thumbnails. Next way I do my thumbnails, I go ahead and I do the same thing. I download it straight from the app. After it's saved, I go ahead and I start editing the colors and lighting on the phone itself. There's other apps I use for this as well, but this is just the fastest, quickest way for me to get a lot of them edited, and it's much more simplistic. Once all that's done, I go right back into my Facetune and I start editing, smoothing things out, details, that sort of thing, brightening up areas that I want to brighten up. Again, just my favorite, quick and simple, easy for refreshing certain things. There are other more in-depth apps that I use to really get everything, but this is something, you know, like I said, if you're just going back and you're like, oh, I could make that look a little bit better, that's all I'm doing here. Now with this particular thumbnail, I didn't care for the words on it, so I went ahead and went to Fonto, and I'm just going to choose some new text and just lay it over that to change it just slightly. I kind of just didn't like the color and things like that, so Fonto is really great. It has different fonts, different colors. You can change it in various ways and just really play with it. I use Fonto a lot of the time for mine. Even when I take my thumbnails in general, I do like to go back on Fonto because it's just really quick and simple if it's just something I want to do real fast. And of course, it's so much easier on your phone anyway. I wasn't fond of the emoji either, so I went back in there. Same as text, you can play with any emojis on there. The first emoji I had downloaded off the internet, but I prefer the emojis on my phone, so I just went over there and overlaid that just the same. and now I just have to go back over there and re-upload it to the app again. But there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And go ahead and let me know if you liked my video. Have a great day.
Wow, wow.